Okay, so the first question is standard form. Okay. So this standard form, most students learn in Sec 3 lah. Most students learn in Sec 3. Okay, today is Sec 3E. Okay. So first question, standard form. Let's start. So the number of visitors arriving in Singapore in 2008 was this. Okay, this is the number of visitors. So the visitors spent a total of $16.5 billion. So and they also state that billion is 10 to the power of 9. 10 to the power of 9. So they say 1.12 times 10 to the power of 7 can be written as K million. So over here they also tell you that million is 10 to the power of 6. So what you need to do is 1.12 multiplied by 10 to the power of 7. I need to change this to 10 to the power of 6. Then I can replace the 10 to the power of 6 to million. So this is how I do. This one you put 10 to the power of 6. So now you ask yourself, no, this one is standard form. Not indices, it's standard form. Okay? So since the 7 becomes 6, this is how I remember. It becomes smaller, correct? 10 to the power of 7 to 10 to the power of 6 becomes smaller. So if this one becomes smaller, that means my 1.12 must become bigger. And I become smaller by 1 decimal point. So what I'm going to do is I can become bigger by 1 decimal point. So it will become 11.2. Okay? Then this 10 to the power of 6 can replace to become million. So it will become 11.2 million. So they say it can be written as K million. So this is actually K. So therefore, K is equals to 11.2. Yes, this is secondary school, standard form. Okay. So what is standard form? Standard form is you need to change it to over here they never mention. Okay, standard form. Okay, it must be A times 10 to the power of something, and the A, okay, is less than 10, more than 1. In other words, 1 digit lah. Okay? More than 1, less than 10. Okay? So, just a side question over here. If let's say I have 33.6 times 10 to the power of 2. So, by looking at this, we know that this is not standard form because the so-called A is 35.6 is more than 10. So I need to change this to between 1 and 10. So I need to change this to 3.56. So if you change this to 3.56, you see, this one becomes smaller. So this one becomes smaller means the 10 to the power of 2 must become bigger. And it's by 1 decimal point. So it's 10 to the power of 3. Okay. So red color over here is extra information. So it's not related to the question. Okay. Okay, so now let's go to the next one. Next one asks, what is the average? And we know the average is always something divided by something. So common mistake is students don't know which one divided by which one. Okay, so what is the average amount of money spent by each visitor? So you see, the trick is because they say by each visitor. So I know my denominator is the number of visitors. Okay. So denominator will be number of visitors. So it will be number of visitors. And then after that, the top part is about the money. So it's the amount of money. So amount of money in this case is 16.5 billion. So 16.5 times 10 to the power of 9. The number of visitors is the 1.12. 1.12 times 10 to the power of 7. So you can press calculator for standard form. So take note, standard form, you need to press the calculator. I put fraction. So 16.5. A lot of students go and press like 10 to the power or something like that. Okay? But if I don't on the light, can see. Cannot got reflection. Oh yeah. If I off the light, can see? Because if I on the light, I think got reflection. Then you all cannot see properly. Okay, so off the light better, huh? Okay, can. So see, this is the so-called long method. So actually there's a button here. Do you see times 10 to the power or something here? Okay, so what I'm going to do is put fraction, then key in 16.5 times, this one automatically times 10 already, times 10 to the power of 9. Denominator 1.12 times 10 to the power of 7. Press equal. It becomes 1473.214. Then they say that round off to the nearest dollar. So it will be 1473, okay, nearest dollar. Okay. So for those who first time here, okay, you should know that go to my bio, click on the last button, join my Telegram channel, because the TikTok worksheet that the questions are going to go through, the worksheets will be uploaded there. Okay, today's solution will also be uploaded there as well. Okay, then as for the TikTok live today, it will be uploaded to the YouTube channel. So the last two buttons on my bio is the second last is the YouTube channel. Please go in and subscribe. Then the last button is the Telegram channel whereby you join. Okay, you can download the worksheet as well as the solution. Cher, why are you teaching this when the new Sec 3 students haven't learned yet? No, no, you see, I say I teach Sec 3E, but it doesn't mean that Sec 3E fresh Sec 3E comes in and listen for this, right? So it can be Sec 4 kids that come in to listen for Sec 3 to revise for Sec 3. Agree? Okay? Okay, next question. So over here, this is inequality. Thanks, Minsta. Okay, so like when I do Sec 2, then it's good for those fresh Sec 3 to revise their Sec 2. You know, something like that. Okay. So next is inequality. So this is called simultaneous inequality. Why? Because you can see that there is 3 expression and there is 2 symbol here. So this is simultaneous. Is this your tutoring too? No, this is exam paper. So I'm going through the questions. Of course, if I'm going to teach simultaneous inequality, this is how I'm going to teach lah. Okay, but I'm going through by exam paper question. Okay, so what you do is you will have to do 2 separate. Okay, so you will write 2/3 x plus 1 less than equals to x plus 2 and x plus 2 less than minus bracket 2x minus 9. So you do them separately. Okay? Teacher, when do we flip the more or less than symbol? Minecraft, don't worry, I'm going to talk, I will explain. Is this how you tutor too? I mean, this is how I teach simultaneous inequality. So I don't know what you are trying to ask. So over here, let's rainbow this one first. So this one will be 2/3 x plus 2/3 x plus 2. So linear inequality is just like linear equation. The only difference is the middle is not equal, it's a symbol. Correct? But if you never divide by negative, everything is the same. So what you're going to do is put all the x term to the left hand side. Okay, and this one you can just press calculator for 2/3 minus 1. Okay. Okay, today I haven't got time to do the question. So later, so you can see that a bit slow today because I need to do calculator. Okay, so I get minus 1/3. So this one will be minus 1/3 x. Then 2 minus 2/3. And I get 4/3. Okay, so I'm going to solve x. See, solve x. Do you see that I'm supposed to divide by minus 1/3? So if I divide by negative, I need to flip the mouth. So now it's less than, right? So now become bigger than. Okay, so 4/3 divided by negative 1/3. So 4/3 divided by negative 1/3. And I get minus 4. So x is more than equals to negative 4. So over here, this is just a linear equation. The only difference is you divide by negative, you need to flip the mouth. Need to flip the mouth. So come back to here. So over here, I need to rainbow this part first. So it will be x plus 2 less than minus 2x minus minus is plus 9. Same thing, I'm going to put all the x to the left hand side. So it will be x plus 2x, 9 minus 2, so it's 3x less than 7. So my x is 7 divided by 3, which is x is 7. Huh? Sam, are you still there? I think you accidentally get muted, is it? 7/3. Okay, so 7/3 put in mixed number. For inequality, please put in mixed number. So x is less than 2 1/3. So now we have two inequality. We need to find a range that fulfill both. So you always draw a number line. Okay, negative 4 will be here. 2 1/3 will be here. So this is x more than equal, so it will be this shaded. Then after that, here, okay, x less than 2 1/3, unshaded because there's no equal, so you go all the way. Okay, then where is the region that has two lines? It will be here. So you know that the answer, the solution for this inequality is x between, this one got equal, right? And then minus 4 and then 2 1/3. So this is the range that will fulfill both inequality. Understand? What does the non-shaded stand for? Non-shaded means that there's no equal. When there's an equal, more than equal, you need to shade it. Because you need to state that minus 4 is included. This one is unshaded, means 2 1/3 is not included. So this is my range to fulfill this. And then, now they say hence. Hence means linked to this range. Hence state the largest prime number which satisfy the above inequality. So you can see that if you want, you can draw another inequality, the number line to see properly. So I'm going to state the whole number here, 2, 1, then got 0. Okay, it doesn't matter, you don't have to list all the number. We know that the range is from here to here. So now you look at this, okay? What is the largest prime number which satisfies this inequality? What happened, Ken? What happened to Ken? Huh? Ken, what happened? I just think that this question is just oh, Javier. Aiyo. I think what Ken mean is this question is you must put inside your pocket 3 marks. It's a giveaway mark. Maybe he never state the full sentence. Okay? So you all misunderstand. Okay? It's okay, Ken, as long as our conscience is clear, no need to bother about the rest. No, haha, depression. Take note, prime number, okay? Additional information, remind of you about what is prime number. This is a Sec 1 topic. Prime number has 2 factors. Only has 2 factors. I cannot see it. Prime number has 2 factors. Okay, so I ask you 1. 1, no, Ken, 1 is not prime number. And you miss 2. Okay, 1 is not a prime number because 1 only has 1 factor. So it doesn't fulfill 2 factors. And when prime number has 2 factors, the 2 factors is 1 and itself. Okay? So this is the property of a prime number. So 1 only has 1 factor, so it doesn't fulfill. So 1 is not a prime number. Okay? How about 2? 2 can divide by 1, also can divide by 2, right? So 2 has 2 factors, 1 and 2. So 2 is the smallest prime number. No, the smallest prime number is 2. Anything less than 2 is definitely not prime number, okay? So prime numbers start from 2, okay? Then next will be 3. Okay, 4 is not a prime number. Why? Because 4, you can have 1 times 4, you can 2 times 2. It actually have 1, 2, 4, 3 factors. So it doesn't fulfill the 2 factors, 1 and itself. So 4 is not a prime number. So you have 5, okay, 6 is not, you have 7, 8 is not because 8 can divide by 2, can divide by 4. 9 also is not because can divide by 3. 10 also cannot because can divide by 2 and 5. 11, yes, because 11 can only divide by 11 and 1, understand? Of course, it will go on, You go on and on. So this is prime number. So in this question, the largest prime number is 2 over here, because the next integer that is less than 2 1/3 is 2. Okay? So you will say, therefore, the largest prime number x equals to 2. Okay? So that is for this question, part C. Not say the one that feels weird. Weird, okay, in the sense that you find that you cannot divide by something, then maybe that's what it call is weird. 1 is not a prime number, I have explained. 1 is not a prime number. 1 is not a prime number. No, no. Because 1 has only 1 factor, which doesn't fulfill 1 and itself. Okay? Okay, so let's move on. Next is the indices. Okay, indices were learned in Sec 3, and indices is very important, especially for those who's going to take EMath. Indices must be very, very strong, because there's a lot of topics that will use a lot of indices, like logarithm lah, prime binomial lah, all these things. Okay. So over here, let's take a look. So this is multiply. So 5 times something, nothing, right? Actually, it's just 5 times 1. Okay, so 5 times 1, so it's just equals to, I'm going to just write the question. So 5 times 1 is just 5. Okay, see, multiply same base, you add the power. So it will be x 2 plus minus 3, okay? 2 plus negative 3. And then after that, the y, same base, you multiply. So there's the invisible 1 here. So it will be minus 1 plus 1. Yes, indices got rules. Okay, then after that, it will be 5. So 2 minus 3, so it's of course x to the power of minus 1. Minus 1 plus 1 is 0, so it's y to the power of 0. Anything to the power of 0 give you 1. So this one is 1. So therefore you get 5. And because we cannot live in negative index, so x to the power of negative 1, bring it to the denominator. So it becomes 5 over x. Done. Javier, you either listen, okay, as in like Ken is just trying to be helpful, okay, don't flood the chat, so you want to learn, just learn, okay, don't go and comment other people what people are commenting, okay, so let's come, over here, next, 16 over x to the power of 4 to the power of minus half, okay, kids, shortcut. When there's a negative here and it's fraction inside, what you can do is just flip. If the question have the multiply, I cannot don't follow, right? Hello. Okay, so if this is negative, So I want to swap the fraction. So numerator become denominator, just flip like reciprocal. So this one become x to the power of 4 over 16, and this minus half become positive half. Okay, and then what you're going to do is power. Power is 4 times half. 4 times half. So 4 times half is 2. So it becomes x to the power of 2. 16 to the power of half. Half is actually square root. So it's actually square root 16. And square root 16 gives you 4. Done. So over here, okay, I repeat. When your power is negative and inside is a fraction, okay, even if it's not fraction, even like for example, if let's say I have let's say 1 over x4 to the power of negative 2, example just example. I shouldn't put fraction, I want to put, so let's say this way. Alright, what I can do is, of course it's not easy just 4 times negative 2 but what I'm trying to tell you is you can write it as 1 over x4, and then after that this one become 2, and then you become 1 over x4 times 2, so it's 8. Right? Yes, to the power of half is square root. To the power of 1/3 is cube root. Hello, Cheryl. If I never remember your name wrongly. Yes, but only for whole number, not for algebra. 16x to the power of 16x 4 minus half. No. As in you don't you just swap. You see, if you're going to bring it in, it's actually 16 minus half over x. 4 times minus half, it will be minus 2. In this way, right? So negative, negative, you swap them, it become x2 go up and 16 half go down. And 16 to the power of half is square root, so it's x squared over 4. So this is another method But I find this troublesome, you see. So whenever my power is negative and my inside is a fraction, what I do is I just flip it. Okay, I just flip it. Okay, let's move on. Here. So this question said without the use of calculator. Of course, we can secretly use calculator When they say without the use of calculator, they're just asking you to write more steps. Okay, so 3 to the power of 0 plus 9 to the power of negative 1 plus 3 to the power of minus 2. So just remember, just now I tell you anything to the power of 0 give you 1. So this one is 1. And when we have 9 to the power of minus 1, see at the side, 9 to the power of minus 1 is actually written in this way, correct? So if it's at if the power is negative at the numerator, I just need to bring it down. So this actually become 1 over 9. Like that. So it's actually just 1 over 9. So this become 1 over 9. This one, what do I do? Is the same thing. So at the side, 3 minus 2, like that, right? So I'm going to bring it down. So now it becomes 1 over 3 to the power of 2. And 3 to the power of 2 is 9. So it's also 1 over 9. So over here, this is plus 1 over 9. And again, because they say cannot use calculator, right? So okay, I do more steps. So this is actually 1 over 1, which is 9 over 9 plus 1 over 9 plus 1 over 9. And we know that same denominator, so 9 plus 1 is 11. So it's 11 over 9. So in the end, become 1 whole 2 over 9. Done. Okay. The next one. This one a bit tough. Okay, I write the question out because cannot see. 8 to the power of 2x minus 1 over 4 equals to 1 over 16 to the power of x. So you need to know how to identify numbers of what is their base. So when you see 8, when you see 4, you see 16, you know that they are 2 to the power of something. 2 2 to the power of 3 give us 8. 2 to the power of 2 give us 4. 2 to the power of 4 give us 16. Can I do the answer only until 11 over 9 means, or is it wrong? No, 11 over 9 is fine. It's just that usually I leave my answer in mixed number. I don't like to see improper fraction. Yeah. Okay, but it's not wrong. 11 over 9 and 2 over 9, they are the same value. It's just different form. Okay? So, over here, so it means that just now I mentioned already, right? 8 is base 2, 4 is also base 2, 16 is also base 2. So, I'm going to change them to base 2 first. So, this 8 will become 2 to the power of 3. 2x minus 1, put it outside first. Denominator become 2 to the power of 2. This one become 2 to the power of 4x. Agree? Maybe I do this one. Wait, So what I need to do is I change them to base 2. After I change them to base 2, let's simplify this one first. So this is 3 times 2x minus 1. So this is 6x minus 3 over 2 to the power of 2 equals to 1 over 2 to the power of 4x. Wait, And then after that, so you see, remember just now we have same base multiply, you add the power. So now is same base is divide, so you minus the power. So this one become 6x minus 3 minus 2, okay, equals to, and then this one I can bring it up, so it becomes 2 to the power of minus 4x. So why do I bring it up is because I want to make them to the same base on both sides, so I can remove the base, understand? So this now become a 6x minus 5 equals to 2 to the power of minus 4x. So now you can remove the base 2, you can say, therefore 6x minus 5 is equals to minus 4x. Hi Ninja, don't know who. Okay, so 6x minus 5 equals to minus 4x. So this one is just a linear equation. So it's just 6x plus 4x equals to 5. So 10x equals to 5. So x equals to 5 over 10. X equals to half. Done. So I repeat. So this question, is it a must to put 3 dots? No need. Not necessary. If I think it's just my habit. Because it's not exactly like it's not exactly equal So it's like I stop here, and because it's the same base, by comparing, and then I say that the power is the same. So I usually will put this okay? Okay, matrix is a Sec 4 topic. This is under indices. Okay, so what I did is change them to the base 2, and then after that simplify, divide and minus the power, make them into single base, and then after that I can remove the base and just compare the power. And then it become a linear equation and and then you solve your x. Done. Okay, let's move on. Oh, coordinate geometry. Okay, question 3 is coordinate geometry. But I think for the first 2 questions, they are using the gradient. Okay. How is it that this one so okay? So let's see. Hello, Jerry. Jerry is my student. Sec 2 this year already. Oh, Jerry. Okay. I mean my real actual student. Okay. So see here, B is given, C is given, my A is incomplete. They put it in terms of AB. Okay. So what we're going to do is, they tell me that the gradient of BC, that means this line, the gradient is minus 2n. Gradient of AC is 2n. The gradient of AB is n. What did the sub 171 say? I never get to see, then get muted already. I got blocked already. My moderator angry already. Try your luck. You are too unlucky already being blocked. Okay. Okay, so what I'm going to do is, the only thing I have here is, if you can see that the B and C is complete. So I'm going to make use of B and C to find the gradient to solve my n first. Okay, so to find the gradient, see gradient of BC. So I always write M, then I write BC here. So I know this is a gradient of the line BC. Okay, so and I write out the coordinate is -2, 4, and 2, 2. So I usually write it at the top so that I don't go too far to go and find where is my x1, x2. Yeah, they block so fast I cannot even see what they write. They're very efficient, right? Okay, so my formula is supposed to be y1 minus y2 over x1 minus x2. Okay, not necessary for you to write out this one. I'm just writing it out to show you that what is the formula to find gradient. So y1 minus y2, so I take 4 minus 2. 4 minus 2 over minus 2 minus 2. So it becomes 2 over minus 4. So it becomes negative half. So that means gradient of BC is negative half. And they tell me that gradient of BC is minus 2n. So you will say, therefore, negative 2n is equals to minus half. So n will be equals to minus half. I always lazy to press fraction. Half is the same as 0.5. So minus half divided by negative 2. So it becomes 1/4. So my n is 1/4. Hi Yong. Yeah, you are late. I'm already question 3 halfway. But it's okay. Coordinate geometry is also important. Okay? Better late than never. Okay? So this is how I solve my n equals to 1/4. Okay, now the tough part is here. See? They asked me to find coordinate A. Just now my A was AB. I have 2 unknown. Okay? My B, I just write it here. My B is minus 2, 4. Minus 2 and 4. And then my C is 2, 2. 2, 2. And we know that just now we have found that n is equals to 1/4. Yes, so now over here, they say gradient AC is 2n. I'm going to just write the information. Gradient AC is 2n. Gradient AB is n. So these are the information. Yes, the gradient formula is always the same for line. Okay, so you just need to find any 2 points on the line. Use y1 minus y2 over x1 minus x2 and you get the gradient. Some schools teach it as rise over run, but it's the same. You see, y coordinate, when you minus them, is actually finding the difference of the vertical. So it's the rise, right? Then after that, x1 minus x2 is the difference between the horizontal line, which is the run. That's why it's rise over run. Okay, but I don't like to use rise over run. I just very straightforward, just y1 minus y2 over x1 minus x2. Okay, so over here, now I need to find coordinate A, but I have 2 unknown. So you all need to automatically know that when you have 2 unknown, you need to form 2 equations to do simultaneous. Okay, so do I have enough information to form simultaneous? I actually have quite a lot of information because I'm given gradient AC is 2n. I'm also given gradient AB is n. So actually I make use of these 2 information to form 2 equations to solve simultaneous. Okay, so very easy. First, 2n. Let's find out what is gradient AC because I know my n is 1/4. So 2 times 1/4, so it's half. So gradient AC is half. This one means it's equals to 1/4. So now you are supposed to form equation. So let's find gradient AC first. So gradient AC, of course, you look at point A and point C. Okay, no need to worry that it's A and B. You're going to just use A is the x coordinate, B is the y coordinate. So y1 minus y2 will be b minus 2 over a minus 2. And we know that gradient AC is half, correct? So you will just say half equals to b minus 2 over a minus 2. Ta-da! I form an equation, but this is still an ugly equation because it's not flat yet. So I need to cross multiply. As long as both sides single fraction, straight away you can cross multiply. Cross multiply. So a minus 2 equals to 2 bracket b minus 2. A minus 2 equals to 2b minus 4. So since it's a simultaneous, okay, I'm going to either make A the subject or B the subject. So of course for this one, we will know that make A the subject is wiser because it's 1A ma. If I make B the subject, I will have over 2 later, which is not advisable. You still can get the answer lah, but to deal with fraction is more risky ma. So what I'm going to do is A will be equals to 2B minus 4 plus 2. A equals to 2B minus 2. So this is my equation 1. No, this is 3 marks. So when I was looking at this question, then I know that I need to do simultaneous. Then I look at the marks, 3 marks. So by doing simultaneous, it makes sense. Agree? Now we have to form a second equation. So just now we use gradient AC. So I'm now going to use gradient AB. So same thing, gradient AB is equals to, look at A and B. So you will B minus 4, Y1 minus Y2, so it's B minus 4 over A minus minus 2. See, A minus minus 2, A minus minus 2. So because it's minus minus 2, it becomes plus 2. Now gradient AB is 1/4, so I put it back here. So it's B minus 4 over A plus 2. Cross multiply, A plus 2 equals to 4 rainbow with B minus 4. Rainbow, rainbow, A plus 2 equals to 4B minus 16. Minus is for formula. Gradient formula is Y1 minus Y2. Y1 minus Y2 over X1 minus X2. This is the formula to find gradient. So let's continue. So AA, okay, actually just nice got A. I actually can make A the subject. So just A equals to 4B minus 16 minus 2. A equals to 4B minus 18. This is my equation 2. And just nice, since both is A the subject, right? I can just say, I just say sub 1 into 2. So it becomes 2B minus 2 equals to 4B minus 18. So 2B minus 4B equals to minus 18 plus 2. So minus 2B equals to minus 16. My B is equals to 8. Ta-da! So don't forget, you're not solving just B, you're supposed to solve A as well. So my A, I can use this one or use this one, also doesn't matter. You will get the same one. So A equals to 2B minus 2. So A is equals to 16 minus 2. So A is equals to 14. So remember our coordinate is A comma B. So now therefore you know A coordinate is equals to 14 comma 8. Done. Let me tip at the answer. Yes, correct. Okay, understand? So a lot of times students don't know how to do this. So remember, you must automatically have thinking is when you have two unknown, you need to form two equations to solve simultaneous. And to form two equations, you need to make use of two information given. So we know that these two information is given and we can use it. I thought coordinate cannot put equal. It doesn't matter lah. Coordinate A equals to this coordinate. Or you want to write it as A 14 8 also can. It doesn't matter. This is a small issue. Small issue. Okay? No, if I want to label A bracket 14 8, I want to say my coordinate A is equals to this is also fine. Technically speaking, coordinates is in this form. Understand? Take too long, this question can skip. Put until the end, then do. But simultaneous equation actually is quite easy, ma. So if you know how to do simultaneous, and by right you should be very expert in simultaneous equation, then you can just straight away do this question. If not, you keep skip, eventually you also have so many questions you want to skip. Okay? So next, I want to find the length of BC. So length of BC over here, I'm going to use the length formula. Okay? So to find the length, okay, so the length of BC, you all can try lah. You all can try. Wow, I thought this person will only be muted but this person get blocked. Okay, yeah. If you all get blocked, means that you will not be able to see my content forever. Okay, If you are lucky, you are only muted. If you are unlucky, you are being blocked. So please be mindful before you just type on my chat. Okay, let's continue. Length of BC. So I will use square root. Okay, I write out the formula. The formula is supposed to be x1 minus x2 square plus y1 minus y2 square. Okay, this is the formula to find the length of a line segment. Simultaneous equation is easy, but formula equation is so difficult. Like I cannot see how to form it. That's why means that just now I give you the thought process. Remember, so you must always know that when you have two unknown, you need to form two equations to solve them. So the two equations, how do you form is you got to make use of formula properties to form the information given to you to form the equation. Like you see that I make use of the gradient over here that's given to me, and I apply the gradient formula, and that's how I form the equation. You understand? Okay, so let's continue. So BC I will refer to here. So x1 minus x2, thanks for the rows. Okay, x1 minus x2, that means I will take minus 2 minus 2. So minus 2 bracket square plus 4 minus 2 square, and then after that square root. Okay, so of course I press calculator lah. Bracket minus 2 square plus 4 minus 2 square. I get 20. So I get square root 20. Okay, this one is EMath. So you have to give your answer in terms of decimal. If it's EMath, you leave it in the simplest cert. So square root 20 decimal will give me 4.472. 4.472. And round off to 3SF. So it's 4.47 units. 3SF. Done. Okay. Okay, means that forming equation actually simultaneous is easy. So you all need to keep learning how to form equation. Problem sum, learn to form equation. Got to master that, okay? Got to master that. And those who go to EMath, simultaneous is like the basic. You must really master your simultaneous. Okay, so we are not done with coordinate geometry. I think there's still one last part. Yeah, over here. They say that given that the area of the triangle ABC is 12 units. So now let's look back at the diagram. Okay, I need to fill up and update the diagram. So just now my A and B was 14.8, right? So I will write here 14.8. Okay, so they tell me that the area of the triangle is 12 units. Okay, careful. Okay, and in this case, they never ask you to find area, they give it to you already. But I don't use, if let's say there's a unknown or whatsoever, you want to find the area, you do not use the shoelace method that you use in EMath to find the area. I don't know, some of my students argue with me that the teacher said can use, but I feel that EMath, you shouldn't use shoelace method to find the area. So, since this one area is already given to me, they ask for the perpendicular distance, the perpendicular line drawn from A to BC. So, technically speaking, is like here. So, this is asking you to find here. Question mark, question mark. So when this happens, it means that you are using the area of the triangle. Okay? So what do I do is how am I going to show you the diagram? Folding. Okay. So over here, so area of the triangle, I will say half time BC. This is the base, and the perpendicular height is here, which I don't know what is it. You're supposed to find, right? So half times BC times the height is also the area of the triangle ABC. So that means it's also equals to 12. BC, if you recall, we already found it in the previous part. And it's over here. And then take note, always use the long number. But since you have a square root 20 here, you can might as well just use square root 20. Okay? So I will say half times square root 20 times height give me 12. So to find the perpendicular height is equals to 12 divided by bracket half times square root 20. And then just press the calculator. So it will be 12 divided by bracket 0.5 times square root 20 and close it. So we will get 5.3665. Round it off to 3SF, it will be, so how, can help me how to solve, how to round this off to 3SF? Can anyone help me? Let me drink my oats. You all must participate lah, cannot be talk, right? How many students here can we send? 5.37. Thank you. Okay, so this is the height, and this is coordinate geometry. So it is units, not cm, not meter. So it's units. Just put 3SF. Done. Wow, not bad. Who say 5.367? That one is 4SF. Okay, 4SF. Because 5 is the first SF. Okay, second and third. I write here. 5.3665. This is already the first SF. So this is the second, this is the third SF. So you are supposed to decide whether to keep 6 or change 6. What decide? Look at this number. So this 6 tells me that I need to round this up. That's why it becomes 5.37. Okay? Okay, let's move on to the next question. What's the next question? I don't know. Woohoo! Bearing. Bearing. Okay. What happened to the YK Live? What did he say? Never mind. Okay. Okay, help me to like and share while I drink my so-called dinner. Okay. Yeah, show me some love, show me some like, help me to share to your friend, whoever want to learn or revise Sec 3. Okay, for those who haven't go to join my Telegram channel, please go to my bio, click on the last button, join my Telegram channel. Okay, you can download the worksheet as well as the solution there. Okay, every Monday I also share some motivational story of mine or some whatever I think come across my head lah. What is 36? What is 84 plus 36? Oh, 84 plus 60. Wow, so fast you already help me solve the problem already. Okay, and then also can click on the second last button, go and subscribe to my YouTube channel. The TikTok live, all the past TikTok live are also there. And some other EMath free lessons are also up there. EMath free lessons are also up there. Only for some topics. Okay, let's continue. Question 4. So in the diagram, the point ABC form an equilateral triangle. So this one pretty straightforward because we know equilateral triangle is 60 degrees. And the bearing of B from A is 84. So this is good. Why? Because they really help you to put the 84. But you must know that when they say from A, you go to the A. So-called put the North Pole, which is already there, and then go clockwise. Clockwise. That's why here is 84. If they never give you, they never put in the diagram, you must know how to identify where is your 84. Javier, you go to my bio, TikTok bio, you click on the link, the bio. Then on the second last button, I think is my free resources. Then I bracket there YouTube. So that is where you click to go to my YouTube channel. Okay. So all the past live I uploaded there. There's no way I can upload in the TikTok because I'm limited by the 5 and 10 minutes. My TikTok live is at least 1 hour to 1.5. So all the past TikTok live is uploaded in my YouTube channel. Then the worksheet wise, you have to go to my Telegram channel to download. Okay, So you need to know how to identify where is 84. This is good enough. Why? Because it showed for you already. So they say, find the bearing of C from A. So like I said, from A, you go to the A, put the North Pole, which is already there. They say C. So look at the line AC. The line AC is here. So they're asking you to go clockwise. They're asking you to find this one. So this one very straightforward. It's just 84 plus 60. So it's 144. Okay, so bearing, you need to be 3 digit. So if it's 2 digit like this one, 84, they have to put a 0 in front. 144 is already 3 digit. So just leave it as it is. Okay, still got one more. They ask for bearing of C from B. C from B. Okay, go to the diagram. From B means that I need to go to my B and put the North Pole. So the North Pole is here. Take note, sometimes the question, the North Pole is not vertical. So you got to be careful also. So this, I will go to my B, put my North Pole. And then after that, they say C from B, right? So look at the line BC, which is here. So that means I will go clockwise and touch the line BC. So that's the bearing. So how to find here? Easy. Why? Take note, North Pole is always the parallel line. Parallel line. So 84 is here. Interior angle tells me that I can find here. So I just write here angle NBA is equals to 180 degree minus 84. Sorry, I never do pre-homework, so I don't know the answer. I must press calculator. So it's 96 degree. So over here is 96 degree. So to find the bearing over here is easy. I just take 360 minus these two. Okay, so I'm going to write the working here. So I write it here in case students wonder, where is the missing one? So I'm going to just rewrite here. Then I will say bearing of C from B will be just 360 degree minus 96 minus 60. And again, press calculator. 360 minus 96 minus 60, 204. 3 digit, so don't have to write a 0 in front. So that's the answer for this one. So you must know how to put your North Pole. Thanks for the mirror, so cute. You must put the North Pole, and then after that they say C from B. So you look at the line BC, you see? Put the North Pole at B because they said from B. I put the North Pole at B, and then after that they say C from B. So I look at the line BC, do the clockwise, okay, clockwise. So that is how you find the bearing. This is the question mark they ask you to find. Okay? Let me see. Next is the arc length sector area. Some students hate this topic. Okay, this is learned in Sec 3. So why is it that they hate this topic? Is because a lot of them don't understand what is radian, right? They see radian, they want to run away, like the ghost running after them. You can try searching the App Store. Feel my apples salt. Okay. Okay, let's continue. Okay, so see, they say radius 12. Okay, it's already stated there. PQ 16, they already stated there. Show that POQ is equals to 1.46. Okay, the first thing you need to do is, we know that this one definitely is the same because it's radius. So when isosceles triangle, you draw the O all the way down. This is a perpendicular line. So you can just draw the line perpendicular. And other than perpendicular, it actually bisects this line. So 16 divided by 2, it means that this is 8 and this is 8. They ask to find POQ. POQ is here. So I'm going to find this one first. Okay, I'm going to label here as X. Okay, I'm going to label this as X. I'm going to label this as theta, angle theta, okay? So let's find angle theta. And this is a right angle triangle. When right angle triangle involved and you want to find angle or angle is involved, you use trigo tua ka so. Trigo tua ka so. So for easier reference, so I'm going to draw out the triangle. So it looks like here. So this is my X, which I label myself. This one is O, this is Q, this is 8, this is 12. This one, of course, I don't know. Your task is to find theta. So you need to identify where is your opposite, adjacent, and hypotenuse. Theta, this is the angle that you want. So the opposite, this one is opposite. And the 90 degree, opposite, the 90 degree, this is the adjacent. And no need to say this one will be the hypotenuse. Hypotenuse. So I have 8. So that means I need to use opposite. I have hypotenuse, so I need to use H. I mean 12 is given, so it's hypotenuse. So, tua ka so. Tua ka so. I need to use O, I need to use H. What should I use? Tua, ka, or so? No, you shouldn't use tua. See, you are given 8, you are given 12. So based on theta, this is opposite, this is hypotenuse, this is adjacent. So you have O, you have H. Should you be using tua, ka, or so? Yes, well done. So, OH here. So I'm going to use so. So that means I will form the equation. Means I will say, oh, so sine theta is equals to opposite over hypotenuse, which is 8 over 12. No need to bother whether is it simplest form, because that's not the final answer we want. What we want is the angle. So my theta, okay, be careful, this is radian, right? So if I'm going to be in the degree mode, see, okay, kids don't have to be scared about radian mode or degree mode. So now, because I want my angle to be in radian, so I need to make sure that I'm in the radian mode. If I'm in the degree mode, I press sine inverse 8 over 12. Okay, when you're in the degree mode, when you do sine inverse 8 over 12, the answer they give you is degree. If you're in the radian mode, the answer they give you is radian. Degree and radian is the same, like a different units of, let's say, our height. Sometimes your height can be 1.56 meter. Of course, your height can also be 156 cm. They are the same value, same length. It's just different unit. So radian and degree is the same thing. They are just representation of angle. It's just different unit. So no need to be so scared. So since I know that I want to show in radian, so I just go to radian mode. So change to radian mode, shift mode, radian, which is 4. So go to radian mode. So then after that, I will key in sine inverse 8 over 12. And I will get 0.72972. Okay? Then a lot of times, students say, I go to radian mode already. Then after that, forget to change to degree mode, right? Then after that, when they do calculation after that, then they suddenly realize that they're in the radian mode, they panic. They think that, oh my god, everything will be wrong already. Okay? Nothing, the radian mode will not affect any of the calculation. It will only affect when you're doing trigo. Understand? Yes. So take note, you see that I write the long number, right? Because we know that we are supposed to find POQ. I need to times 2. So you will say angle POQ will be equals to 0.72972 times 2. Use longer digit to times 2. Okay? My longer digit is this one. Then after that, I just times 2. So I get 1.4594. They already tell us to round up to 3SF. So it's 1.46 radian. And happily right shown. Done. Okay. But very long. This one only 1 mark. Oh my god. Okay lah, maybe it's because I take a longer time to explain to you lah. But it's actually very straightforward. It's just using tuakaso, right? It's just that I want to explain why is it right angle triangle. I want to explain why is it tuakaso, blah blah blah. And I want to explain about radian, degree. So it take a bit long. Okay. Okay, so let's move on. That's the second part, I think. Yeah. They asked to find the length of the major arc PRQ. Okay, let's update the diagram first. Right, theta it's this one is what? 0.72972. Okay, if it is the whole thing, it is 1.4594. Where were you during my secondary school days? Teacher Kangie also slow lah. I only know about TikTok this year. Okay. So this is a Singapore paper. Find the length of the major arc PRQ. Let's go and find PRQ. They already say major, so that means they want this arc. If they want this, means that I'm going to find the big reflex angle over here. Okay. So in order to find the arc, okay, you need to use the formula arc length. Arc length formula is given r theta, but a lot of students don't dare to use it. But it's such an easy formula, because to find the arc length, to find the arc length, I only need to take the radius multiplied by the angle. The only condition is this theta must be radian unit, cannot be degree unit. So you just need to convert to radian. But for this case, it's already in radian, correct? So what I'm going to do is my arc length, but of course I haven't found my this angle, right? So I will do I will say reflex angle POQ. In terms of degree, you will take 360 degree minus this, correct? But this is radian. So you must know that equivalent 360 degree, the radian is 2 pi. So just take 2 pi minus 1.4594. 1.4594. And just press the calculator. This one doesn't matter whether you are radian or the degree mode, doesn't matter one. Okay, so I just 2 pi minus 1.4594, and I get 4.8237. Okay, this is the reflex angle. So to find the arc length, I simply take the radius, which is 12, multiply by 4.8237 times 12, and I get 57.885. Round off to 3SF, 57.99999 cm or meter, cm. Done. 3SF. Yes, well done, Rafael. Okay. So, just a side note over here. How do you convert between radian and degree? Okay. So just a note over here, conversion. So you must know that 360 degree is equals to 2 pi. Okay, radian. And 180 degree is equals to pi radian. And then how do I convert? Let's say for example, I tell you 53 degree. I want to change 53 degree to the equivalent radian. So what do? You multiply by this special fraction called pi over 180. Then, doesn't matter whether you degree mode or radian mode. This is just normal calculation. Nothing to do with trigo, so doesn't matter where are you, degree or radian. Meaning of radian, RAD is radian. Is the unit of angle. The normal unit of angle is always, you all always know is degree. But radian is another unit of angle. So I just press 53 multiplied by pi over 180. So this is how I convert the degree to radian. So it will be equals to 0.925 radian. Okay? This is how you convert convert degree to radian. So likewise, if I have, let's say, I'm given radian, 0.925 radian. I want to convert radian to degree. So just multiply by the special fraction. This time round you want to change to degree, right? So 180 is at the top. Below will be the pi. So you will take 0.925 multiply by fraction 180 at the top because you want to change to degree ma. Then the pi at the bottom. So you will get 52.998. 52.998. So of course this one is 53.0 degree. Right? So this is how you convert between radian and degree. Hui, hui. Okay. Next, find the area of the shaded region. Let's look back at the figure. So I want to find the shaded region. So we can see that it will be a funny shape. This shaded region is called a segment. When it is not part of a circle whereby it touches the center, it is called a segment. If it touches the center, it means it's a sector area. Okay? So this is a segment. I need to find segment. So to find segment, I have to take area of this sector minus the area of the triangle to get the segment. So I think like that. I cannot see. Yeah, like that. Like that, like that, like that, like that, like that. Okay, can. Okay. So to find the area of the shaded, I have to take, so area of shaded equals to the sector minus triangle. So area of the sector, because I have the angle POQ. So again, you can use the sector area in terms of radian formula. Okay, which is half r square theta. Okay, so again, don't have to worry whether you degree mode or radian mode because this is just normal calculation. The only condition is your theta must be in radian, but you don't have to worry because this is already in radian ma. So this is simply half times 12 square multiplied by 1.4594. 1.4594. Okay, minus the triangle. Triangle easy, why? Because I have the base. Oh, I realized that I don't have the height. So actually got two ways lah. Okay, this one is sec 3. Okay, if it's sec 3 already, that means I can use the half AB sin C. Okay, half AB sin C is finding area of a non-right angle triangle. If let's say you are not when you want to use a non-sec 3 method, that means you will use Pythagoras theorem to find the height, and then use half times 16 times the height, you still get the triangle. Okay, but since I already have 12 and 12, I also have this angle, the included angle, so I might as well just use half AB sin C. So I can just use half AB sin C. Yes, sec 3 will learn a lot of all these properties of circle lah, arc length, sector area lah, further trigo, I tell you it's all killer topic. Okay, so yep, just tune in to my live lah. Sometimes, I mean most of the time sec 3 paper I will go through those questions. Okay, so over here half AB means 12 times 12, so just put 12 and 12 and then sine 1.4594. Remember I say that it doesn't matter whether you are in the radian or in the degree mode when you're doing normal calculation. It only matters when you're doing trigo. And over here you can see that I need to key in sine 1.4594. Okay, so this will matter. Why? Because you see later if I'm going to key in sine 1.4594, do you all realize that when you key in the so-called the angle, you are not allowed to put in the degree or the radian. So the calculator don't know whether is it radian or degree, agree? Sine C is just angle C. That means the included, let's say this is A, B, C. Okay, so opposite this is A, this is B, and this is C. This is angle C, of course. So if I'm going to use AB as the length, I have to find the included angle to use half AB sine C to find area of a non-right angle triangle. Okay, so C is the angle. So over here, my angle is 1.4594. But you need to tell the calculator this 1.4594 is radian, not degree. And that's why you need to be in radian mode. You understand? Okay, if you are in degree mode, you are trying to tell calculator that this 1.4594 is degree. Then they will work out sine 1.4594 degrey. Then you will get the wrong answer. Why? Because the 1.4594 is radian. So over here, because I'm already in radian mode, so no worry ma. But I don't need this now. I need to do the first part first. So I need to do the first part, which is this one. So it's half 12 square bracket 1.4594. So usually I will just write down. I don't like to write the whole string. 105.0768 minus half 12 sine 1.4594. So because you want to key in trigo and it's radian, make sure you're in radian mode. So just press equal. So that will be the area of the triangle, 71.5537. So just minus 105.0768 minus 71.5537. That will give us 33.5231. So round off to 3SF, 33.5 cm squared. 3SF. Can? Ta-da! So we are done with this question. So nothing to worry about radian and degree. Okay? Let me see what's the next question. The next question, is the last question. Just nice, 916. Aha! Last question is properties of circle. Can you turn back the two last one? Wait, okay, the two last one. Here. Okay, the top part. Find the length of the major arc. On the screenshot also can, and you can always go to my Telegram channel and download the solution tomorrow. Okay, and then the area of the shaded region. Can? All good? No, the one that you just take out. This is okay. You mean the next question, huh? Properties of circle. A, B, and C. Correct now? Huh? The first paper of life? I'm going to ignore you. Okay, come, let's start our last question, question 5. Okay, properties of circle. Okay, in the diagram, ABCD lies on the circumference of the circle. ABCD. Okay, and then after that, angle AOD is equals to 126, which already stated there. Angle ABD is 63. And angle ODB is 20 degrees. Okay, so always make sure that the statement and information are put into the diagram, and just double check whether it's all written there. If not, you have to update the diagram accordingly. So they ask you to explain why O is the center of the circle. Okay, why O is the center of the circle. Let's see. Okay, sometimes you need to just work around the angle and then see what you can get. First thing, properties of circle, always identify the radius first. So my center O is here. So OA and OD are radius. So can mark out this one. And mark out this one. So by marking this out, you can see a lot of isosceles triangle. Agree? And that is very important. Okay? Then I'm going to find this angle first. This angle. So since I have my 126, this is properties of circle. Learn in Sec 3. Okay? So I'm going to write. Wait. If it's only 1 mark, that means very fast. Let me see. Dun, da, 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 da. Okay. So if it's only 1 mark, okay, that's why I was looking at it. See, angle AOD is double the angle of ABD. Angle at center is double the angle of at the circumference. So it already fulfilled it. So that's why O is the center. Okay, so you need to explain, right? So you will say angle AOD is equals to 2 times angle ABD. Okay, so this is angle at center is equals to 2 angle at circumference. So, therefore, O is the center. Done. 1 mark, no need to say too much. Okay? Okay, let's move on. Find giving reasons for each answer. So they ask you to find angle ACD. Can say AO equals to OC. AO equals to OC. You will not know how you know that AO is equals to OC. They never tell us, right? For me is, we determine that O is the center already. Then I said this and this is radius, this and this is radius. Agree? So this my sides, these sides are equal is only after you confirm that it is center. Okay? Okay, so angle ACD, let's see where is ACD. ACD. So you are supposed to find this angle over here. But got the two indication. AO equals to AO equals. No, that one is I mark out one. This is I mark out one. So this question initially doesn't have all this line, correct? It doesn't have all this line, It only have the angle shown there. Okay, so also, okay, that's also my bad. I should have confirmed that O is the center first before I draw this marking, Okay, but this question asks you to explain why O is the center of the circle. So after you use that, because 126 divided by 2 is 63, then you can confirm that O is the center. Then because O is the center, then we know that AO equals to OD equals to OC, which is all the radius. And because you see this question never tell us that O is the center. You understand? Okay, so find ACD. Wait, Okay. So over here, what I'm going to find is, I'm going to find this angle first. Because this angle center is angle at the circumference. And later, this is diameter. We know that this is right angle triangle. So you need to state the reasoning. So this is how you write the statement. Okay, let's continue here first. I think I need this one. Then this one. So what I need to write is angle DOC. So you will write angle DOC is equals to 180 degree minus 126. So the reason for this one is, and they say give your reason for each answer. angles on a straight line. Okay, so it will be 54. So over here, this is 54 degree. And this one is 90. Why? Because this is center. So you will say angle ADC is equals to 90 degree. The reason, angle in a semicircle. So angle in semicircle. So we know this is 90 degree. Okay, now I need to find this angle over here. So you will say angle CAD is equals to angle CAD is equals to COD divided by 2, because angle at center is double the angle at the circumference. You can see that they have the same base CD. COD, CAD. The O is the center, the A is the circumference. And they have the same base CD. So the properties of circle, one of it is this angle is double this angle. So I will just take 54 divided by 2, which is 27 degree. So I know this is 27 degree. Okay, so this is a triangle. I can find this angle already. So therefore, angle ACD, which is the one that they asked me to find, it will be equals to 180 minus, Ayo, I realized I go a long way. I found a short way already, but never mind, let me just complete this working because I was looking at it 1 mark. Okay, 180 minus 90 minus 27, and I get 63 degree. Okay, so this is a not so good long method, because I realized angles in the same segment. This 2 is the same as 63. Okay, I saw it too late, but never mind, I'm going to just put it at the side. Okay, I'm going to just put it at the side. So of course, I will put here better method. Because just now I missed out and see the angles in the segment. Because then I realized, 1 mark, I write so many. Then I look deeper into it, then I realized that it is angle in the same segment. So I turn the paper so that I can see clearer. Angle in the same segment. Angle in the same segment means this. Okay. This angle and this angle is the same. This is called angle in the same segment. Angles in the same segment. So over here you can see that DBA is the same as DCA. So it's 63. Okay. So I should just write angle ACD. Angle ACD is equals to ACD and ABD. You can see that they have the same base AD, so it's equals to 63 degree. And of course, this one you will have to state the reason. Angle in same segment. And you're done. Okay? Then now it deserves the 1 mark. Okay? I went a long way lah. Maybe the next part will ask me to find somewhere here. Okay? BAD. Let's see whether BAD is what I already found. Almost. So they asked me to find BAD. This one. I'm going to use the red pen. Cannot see. Hoi! Does the segment refer to the same base? Yes. So you see this angle is in the same segment. So, of course, condition is they must both touch the circumference of the circle. And they share the same base. So, this is called angle in the same segment. Thanks for the rows. Okay. So, let's come back to here and see. Ta-da! Oh, I'm going to update my diagram. This is 63 degree. Okay, let's see what I have. I need to find this angle. If I find this, I take this and minus this. Let's see. Thanks, SM. What is SM? Oh, thanks so much. Okay, sorry, I don't know your shortcut. Now I know. Wait, let me think. Okay, found it. Okay, see, 126. Remember this one, isosceles triangle? So, this one is 27 degree as well. Do you see that there's a mini 20 degree? So actually from here to here, it will be 47. So when you look at this triangle over here, you are given 63 and then after that you got 47. So you can find this third angle over here. Find ADO, ADO. Yes, correct. Thanks for helping out. So over here, so let's see. So it will be finding angle ADO. So angle ADO will be equals to 180 degree minus 126 divided by 2. So it's 27 degree. So you can just say this is isosceles triangle. So now you can confirm that angle ADB will be equals to 27 plus 20 degree. The 20 degree is already given to us, the mini angle here. So it's equals to 47 degree. So now you have this big angle here, you have this 63, you can find the third angle. So therefore, angle BAD is simply 180 minus 47 and minus 63 degree. This is angles in a triangle. Okay, so find 180 minus 47 minus 63 and you give you 70 degree and you're done. Okay, so we are done for this part. Still got one last page, last two parts. Yes, 70. Thanks, Raphael. Okay, now angle BCD. Maybe I just now already find already. Let me see. BCD. Haven't. Oh, but BCD is easy. See, this is 1, 2, 3, 4. This is a quadrilateral. All 4 points touch the circumference of the circle. So when you have this quadrilateral with 4 points on the circumference, the opposite angles add up to be 180 degree. Okay? So let me just write at the side here. Any 4 points lah. Let's say like that. Like that. Like that. Like that. So angle A, angle B. So angle A plus angle B is 180 degree. C and D. So angle C plus angle D is 180 degree. Okay? This is, some they call it angles in the silic quad, or you can say angles in the opposite segment. Either one of them is fine. So, just now we already find this red color one is 70, right? So the opposite, because they asked me to find here opposite 1, 2, 3, 4, this is opposite. So I simply just take 180 minus 70 and I get the answer. So this one I just take, I say angle BCD is just 180 minus 70 degree, which is 110 degree. And you will say angles in opposite segment. Okay? Yeah. Or angles in this. Either one of the reason is fine, and this is the answer. Okay, let me update the diagram. This is 110. So now they ask, is OD parallel to BC? Explain your answer. Let's go and see OD and BC. OD and BC. So this line. So they're asking you whether this line is parallel. So how do you find that it's parallel? Anybody want to help? Anybody want to help? How do you prove and say that angle OD and angle, the length OD and the length of BC, it's parallel? This is the last question, last part of the day, of the night, sorry. So go and think around the line whereby when we talk about parallel line, we have alternate angle, we have corresponding angle, we have interior angle. No, I'm already at question 5. You want, you can go to my Telegram channel tomorrow and download the worksheet and the solution. Okay? This is Sec 3 EMath. So, look over here. You need to see. Okay, let me see. This 110. Can we find this angle over here? Because we have 110, right? If this angle is 70 degree, then we will know that this is parallel because interior angle. So now we find this one. So since we have the 90 degree, so 90 minus 27, we will find this angle over here. So what we will do is find angle ODC. Angle ODC is equals to 90 degree minus 27 degree. So it will be 63 degree. So over here, this is 63 degree. 63 plus 110 is not 180. Okay? So you will say angle ODC plus angle BCD is not equals to 180 degree. Interior angle parallel line. So because it doesn't fulfill this, therefore OD not parallel is not parallel to BC. Done.